Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World. Today I would like to talk about how to keep track of your colony. So as you can see here, this is my carbonite colony, and I've got here a lot of carbon mines and some residential areas. This is all my power plants, some warehouses, universities, mining control offices, and a lot of water towers here. And if you follow this line here, I'm not sure if it's visible, you'll get to my fruit farms. I think I've been doing a fairly good job with keeping track of everything in the Excel sheet that Xenophon made, and I made a video on this, how to use that. And so as you can see, here's my total number of buildings that I have at the moment. But things like transport grids can be hard to keep track of, and yeah, you can make mistakes. So a really cool tool has just been made by a user called Tsenna. If you go to the forums, there's this topic called tool, easy to use way to count structures. And Tsenna made a JavaScript in order to basically count all the structures that you have on your colony, which is really great. So what you can do is follow the instructions. You can download the file, but RAM has been so nice to host this script on this site. So that's 2 posts down. You'll find the link colony.miners-guild.com. So if you go to that one, you will find here the script. So what you have to do for this is, it's also in the instructions here, you have to go to your drive to users - your username, app data, local low, fluffy kitten studios, Ascent space game. So I opened that. It might be hidden, this app data folder, but if you type this in, you should still be able to get there. And then you see all these settlement caches. I think that's how you pronounce it. You have to sort these on date. So sort these by date modified. And then, because every time you visit a colony, it will make one of these caches apparently. So now I'm in Black Hell, so this should be the last file it made, right? So the newest file. So that's this one. So then you open that in a notepad, for example. Open there, and then you've got a lot of text. You can select this all by pressing Ctrl A and then Ctrl C to copy it, and then you can paste this into the script in the text area. So now I paste it, Ctrl V, there it is, and then it will count everything up, and it can even draw a map, which is quite cool. So I'll click that as well, and then you click the button. So it already counted everything. So as you can see here, I have 350 carbon harvesters, 80 orchards, which I hope is the same as here. Carbon harvesters there, 350 and 80. Yes, that's fine. Residential area 445. You can see here 449. So there's actually, I made a mistake with one. So in this file I have one more residential area than in real life. And if you go to the map, which is really nice, so you can see your entire colony. So if you remember, here's all my carbon harvesters, residential areas, and here is my warehouses and power plants. It looks kind of the same as here, right? So that's really cool. So I already saw the mistake. Here's an empty square. So I forgot to put a residential area there, which I did count, because I kind of count for every row how many residential areas I put down. And as you can see here, there is indeed a residential area missing. So this is probably especially useful with things like transport grids, because let's see, transport grids, where are they? There, 1868. I've got here 1550. So I can just change that to, what was it? 1868. There. And so basically you can, once you think you might have made a couple of mistakes in your colony, or if you already had a very big colony before this, for example, Excel sheet came out, or you just haven't really kept track of it, you just have to run this script and it counts up everything for you, what you have in your colony. So this is really, really useful. It also counts your production per day. I'm not entirely sure if it takes everything into account. For example, at the moment I have a worker shortage because a lot of mines just finished and stuff, so I'm not sure how accurate this number is, but I plan to find out. And it shows you what you've been storing in your warehouse. I just checked whether the production per day actually takes into account workers, like worker shortage, and it does. So I just dropped off 6,000 workers at my colony, and at first I had a 100k production, and now I have 130k production. So it definitely does take into account the workers that you bring. I'm not entirely sure about morale and all those things, but I assume it also takes those things into account. So just some extra information. So this is a really great script by Tsenna. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it useful, and see you next time.